Good day. In this video, we'll present all the themes how we watch up the large of this semester. This team have conformed of 8 girls who are Hernandez Olvera to present the themes present progressives and comparatives and superlatives, Lara Moya to present the themes linking words and tag questions, Aguilar Alvarez to present simple past and simple present, Xavier Rios to present the themes zero and first conditional, and I, Moreno Mendiola, to present the themes intensifiers and transitions words.
Simple present tense. It is used to describe common actions that happen with certain frequency. When the I, you, we, or they are used, it is written in the verb in the base form and the complement is added to it. In the case of a negative I, you, we, and they sentence, do not or don't is added after the normal verb plus the complement. And for he, she, and it is added does not or doesn't plus normal verb plus complement. Simple past. Use the simple past to talk about complete actions or situations in the past. For the positive statement, we first use subject plus verb in past plus complement. For the negative statement, we use subject plus did plus not plus normal verb plus complement. And for the questions, we use did plus subject plus normal verb plus complement plus question mark.
To affirm something with the present progressive, the verb be and ing must be added to the subject in the action and complement. To deign something, you must the subject plus the verb to add the noun and the action in ing. In question is the verb be plus the subject and the action in ing. We use comparative adjective to show check or make comparison. We use a superlative to say that a thing or person in the most of a group.
Zero and first conditional. Using the zero and first conditional structures correctly is important for beginner level learners and more experienced in English students. The grammatical structures are easy to learn and simple to remember with our examples and pictures in this post. You can see same examples in the B1 level writing post. Music and adjectives of personality. Have fun reading. All conditional sentences talk about a result that is independent and a condition. The sentences therefore have two parts or clauses. In English, we use the word if to determine the condition in the first clause and the result in the other clause. Since the tenses used are unique to each conditional type, we can other remain the two parts of the sentence freely.
This theme is about intensifiers. Intensifiers are their name says help so that some sentence is pretended. We can use these intensifiers for something positive as well as something negative in this order. Very, really, quite, fairly, pretty, and rated. Very and really they are two words that mean the same thing. This make a strong adjective or adverb. Some example of this it is very good. It is really good. The word quite, this is not as strong as very or good. An example is it's quite warm outside. This word this is used more in British English. The words fairly, pretty, and rare, they mean the same thing. We use these words when something is better than average but not great. These very useful words are in front of adjectives and adverbs to make them stronger.
The tag question with short questions that are asked at the end for any sentence, so that the interlocutor check of discarding the information of the sentences expressed, which would be true, right, yes, no, it is not like this. The linking words add word handling or relating to ideas within a sentence or within a paragraph. They are used when you to contrast confirmation, make comparison and information or give reason of explanation. And it has 8 categories: to add information, contrast information, condition, give reason or cast, give result or effect, give example, savings of ideas, and summarize ideas.
This theme is transition. In English grammar, a transition is a connection between two parts of a writing which contribute to cohesion. Transition divide include pronunciation, repetition, and transition expression. It is important to make sure that the transition words naturally fall into your composition. Transition words make sentence writing flow better. Here are some useful transition words or phrases. Above all, accordingly, after, afterward, also, as a result of, as a rule, as an example, before, besides, beyond, by the way, compared to, consequently, conversely, coupled with, early, especially, finally, for example, for instance, for the most part, furthermore, generally, hence, here, however, in addition to, in brief, in comparison to, in conclusion, in particular, in short, in summary, in the first place, in the meantime, in the case, incidentally, including, lastly, later, likewise, namely, next, upside, ordinarily, otherwise, over there, particularly, regularly, similarly, singularly, so then, soon, subsequently, such as, there, thereby, therefore, thus, to begin with, to summarize, to the left or right, together with, under, usually, and wherefore. An example of what a sentence without transition and with transition will look like, so it will be without transition. Carla could not sleep the night before her big presentation. She needed an extra large cup of coffee before the work. Now the prayer with transition. Carla could not sleep the night before her big presentation. Therefore, she needed an extra large cup of coffee before work.
And these were the topics in this semester. I hope this video has been in your liking and thanks for watching.